What's going on, everybody? My name is Tyson Hood, and today we're going to do a video on appearances. Appearances about your YouTube channel and the content you're producing. I'm going to go through 6 tips to kind of make sure that you get off on your best foot. And if you stick around with me to the end of this video, I'm going to give you the biggest tip that I think will not only get you the most views, but will make you the most successful when it comes to producing content. So if you like what you see, head down, give me a thumbs up, hit the little subscribe button, and click the bell icon so you see when all my videos post. With that said, here's number 1. The first thing you kind of want to think about when you're trying to make content for YouTube is to kind of pick the vibe of your channel. What is your channel going to be all about? Are you going to be in the garage working out? Are you going to be in the garage fixing cars? Are you going to be just in your bedroom talking to the camera? Before you really want to go through and get specific about how you look or how your set looks, you kind of have to choose what your content's going to be. Sure, there are videos of people working out in the bedroom. That's perfectly okay. But if that's your niche, then that's kind of what you want to build around. You want to build around the kind of content that you're going to produce. In my case, I'm talking at the camera, I'm giving you advice. I have a scene. I might start doing some outdoor things and showing off the GoPros, showing off, action cams, and that's fine. But that's the first tip. You kind of want to plan what the vibe of your channel is going to be like and what the content is that you're going to try to produce. And then you can do things accordingly, like number 2. Now, number 2 is to fix up yourself. Now, I got an interesting comment from somebody a while back that said that if I put up my hair, it looks more professional. And I agree. I definitely agree. And in a lot of videos, they will tell you, put up your hair. It's a tidier look. It looks more professional. But again, it depends on what kind of content you're producing. If I wanted to do something like where I have the button-up shirt and I have my hair up, yes, it would make me look more professional. But that's not really what I want to do. Don't get me wrong. I love getting dolled up for things, but I'm trying to be relaxed about it. I'm trying to have fun with it. And that's the style of content I'm putting out. Some additional details to go under this is to, change your hair. Putting your hair up kind of makes you look more professional. In my case right now, I'm doing a half up because honestly, I had another viewer tell me, never put your hair up. But in any case, I'm doing what I'm comfortable with. Now, I wouldn't suggest the just rolled out of bed look, but maybe your niche is like pajama party and then, it makes it okay again, So the first step is to plan the vibe of your channel. Second step is to kind of match yourself accordingly with your channel. Naturally, that will bring us to the third step, which is to change your environment, change the scene for what you want your content to be. Now, in my case, I am kind of here with this backdrop. I have changed it a little bit in the back, but this is kind of the space I have for recording. I have a room in a house, and this is my room. Luckily, it's a big room, so I can have all my living stuff over there, but I don't have a lot of space to do this, and that's all right. Like I said, one day I'd like to go outside and do some more GoPro stuff, but in the meantime, this is where I'm doing it from. Some things that I would suggest for your environment is to, of course, make sure it's clean. A cluttered room has a tendency to detract the eyes and focus, and before you know it, people stop focusing on you and leave your channel. So make sure the area is clean. If you're promoting a product, I hate to say it, but make sure it's in the view of the camera. Now, I'm not really. I have this little picture, which is a gift from an old friend. I'll throw a link down in the description box below, but I'm not really promoting anything. But now that you have yourself kind of taken care of and you've got your environment, one little thing I want to throw in there is number 4. I want to talk about your thumbnails. Now, thumbnails on my channel have kind of always been for fun. I like to take a goofy picture and throw it on the front of my channel, but once again, depending on the vibe of your channel, it's going to be entirely different for you. One thing that I will suggest within this category is to kind of take some photos after your video shoot to kind of get a thumbnail locked down. For the best quality of image, you want to take a photo of them. Now, if you do need tips when making a thumbnail for your videos, I did make a video of my complete video making process that kind of goes through more in depth about how I do that. So if you want to check it out, click on the link. Otherwise, I'll throw it down in the description box below, and it should really help you make better thumbnails for your videos. With that, number 5, the 5th tip today is to steal like an artist. Now, that sounds kind of shady, but here's what I mean. Go to other YouTube channels. Go to other YouTube channels that you like and that are kind of similar to the content you want to provide, and figure out what they're doing. Going to other people's channels is a great way to figure out some tips for, the kind of content that you want to produce. I like Think Media, I like Peter McKinnon, I like Catherine Manning. Now, I'm not, completely copying their style, but I do like some of the things they produce, and I have borrowed some of their ideas for, this kind of content that we're producing. I feel like it's a great way to not only set yourself up for success, but it's a great way to kind of get some shortcuts in there to know what produces the best when it comes to the content that you're trying to make. So, number 6, the final step, the biggest tip when it comes to producing content and your appearance on YouTube is to be yourself. I know, I'm sorry. Everybody says be yourself, but be yourself. Honestly, go on these other YouTubes, get some ideas, but ultimately make it your own. Making it your own is what is gonna make people wanna watch you versus just go to their channel. I made an example of Peter McKinnon. I love Peter McKinnon's stuff. He's got good energy. I appreciate his energy. But if Peter McKinnon jumped off a bridge, would I do it? Honestly, yes. Peter McKinnon, if you want to go jump off a bridge, please invite me. I've jumped off many bridges in my day. I would gladly do it with you. But what I'm saying is, when Peter McKinnon cut off his hair, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't cut off my hair because Peter McKinnon did it. And that's okay. That's what I'm going for. This is my own style, this is what I'm doing, and I think this is what's getting me the most success in videos, is because people are coming here to watch me versus, going to Peter McKinnon's channel, which I highly recommend checking out, have you not already. Alright, so that's 6 tips. 6 tips to kind of make sure you and your YouTube content are on their best foot when it comes to appearances. Once again, if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and a little bell icon so you know when my videos drop. In the meantime, thank you all for coming. I do really appreciate it. Have a good week and take it easy. Bye.